Hi, I'm Nick Kroll, and I voice Maury, the hormone monster.
Hi, I'm Adie Bryant, and I'm Emmy the Love Bug.
Hi, I'm Brandon Kyle Goodman, and I'm Walter the Love Bug.
Hello, I'm Randall Park, and I play Pete the Logic Rock.
And we are going to take a BuzzFeed quiz to let you know which human resources character we are. How's that, BuzzFeed? Did I do it right?
First, how would your BFFs describe you? Loyal, clever, bold, vibrant, ambitious, or sincere?
I just have to say, Randall, the way you say BFFs makes you sound very old.
How did I say BFFs?
BFFs. Like it was, I've never heard something more dad vibes than the way you just said BFFs.
I did not realize I was saying it that way, but I'm old.
You're mature.
I would say I'm famously sincere. I'm known for this.
Mine is loyal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine's loyal too.
I wanted to say loyal, but I feel like my friends would be like, you're not that loyal.
Toxic.
I wish toxic was a choice. I can't believe toxic was a choice. I went with clever. The next one is choose a celebrity for your character to work with. And the options are Zendaya, Chris Evans, Beyonce, John Mulaney, I think is how you pronounce that name. Is that right? John Mulaney, Michelle Obama, and Brad Pitt.
That's quite the stack. That's a crew.
I know.
So we got love bugs, we got logic rocks, and we got a hormone monster. It's claimed on the show that Michelle and Barack Obama who were they clients of?
Sonia the Love Bug.
Sonia the Love Bug worked with Michelle, and she's always dropping that knowledge. So I'll leave that for her. Is it weird to say that I would be psyched to be Zendaya's hormone monster? That'd be
I think
fun,
that's
right?
good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's having a moment right now, so you know things are going good.
I know. Well, I would just encourage her to keep tearing little Tom Holland apart, you know?
I think I'll go with Brad Pitt because I'm like, what's up, babe?
What's up, babe?
What's love? You know, are you like, you're like, what is love? What is love for Brad Pitt right now?
Yeah, it's between Chris Evans and Beyonce. And I feel like that's an obvious choice, right? Beyonce.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Evans.
Sorry, Mr. Evans. I'm going with Beyonce.
I think I'd go with John Mulaney. What was it, Nick?
It's John Mulvaney.
I think I'd go with John Mulaney because, as I understand, he just had a baby. And I think, when you have a baby, you could use some logical thinking because it's a stressful time.
Great.
Okay, who's ready for the next one? Choose a character to trust with a secret. Is it Mona the hormone monstress, Kitty the depression kitty, Rick the hormone monster, Tito the anxiety mosquito, Lionel the shame wizard, or Rochelle the love bug?
Trust with a secret?
As the person who voices Rick the hormone monster, I would not trust him with a secret. Oh, I might, because he wouldn't remember it.
Yeah.
I don't remember you saying that.
It's like he's in the room.
Yeah, so I'm going to trust Rick with the hormone monster with the secret because it's truly a vault. It will not escape.
I'm going to trust Rochelle the love bug because, Emmy and Rochelle are best friends on the show. I feel it's a gorgeous fit.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust Rochelle as well. I'm in love with her, or Pete is. And am I allowed to say that?
I think so. It's more of a spoiler that you, Randall Park, are in love with Rochelle the love bug. That's the real.
I am in love with Rochelle the love bug, so I'm picking Rochelle.
I'm also going to pick Rochelle. 3 for Rochelle.
I'm just going to put it out there. Rick's trustworthy.
We'll keep that. I'll read the next one.
You do, baby.
This gives me anxiety. Choose a song to belt out at karaoke. Oof. Okay. I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. Truth Hurts by Lizzo. Dancing Queen by ABBA. Umbrella by Rihanna. Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain. These are good picks.
I feel like you guys would be good at karaoke.
Oh no, it shakes me to my core.
Me too, more than anything.
Like doing it and hearing it. It's like cringing.
I have like a mental breakdown where I'm like, I'm already an actor. Like, get off stage.
Yes.
Like I feel guilty, like I shouldn't be doing it. But nevertheless, I will choose man. I feel like a woman question.
Nevertheless.
I'm going to choose I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. I have sung that at karaoke before.
I've sung Umbrella at karaoke, so I'm going to go with Umbrella by Rihanna.
I will choose Truth Hurts by Lizzo because I'm not a great singer, but I'm a very talented flautist. So I usually bring a flute with me to all karaoke events so I'll mainly focus on that.
And finally,
sorry, no, I didn't mean to. I was trying to take it out of it. Katie, I didn't want to take an intro away from you. I feel terrible now.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be here.
I really want to do this intro. Can I do it?
Yes.
Yes.
And finally, choose something important from Human Resources. Becca's New Baby, The Need Demons, Nadia's Berkeley Acceptance, The Chugger, Sensitivity Training, Yara's Time Distortion.
This is one of the more, no offense, BuzzFeed, bizarre things to try to wrap one's head around. Choose something important for Human Resources. So, Becca's New Baby. I had a baby in the last year, so I was able to personally identify very much with that story. I will also say Yara's Time Distortion, which is about an older woman's issues with dementia, and Brandon Kyle Goodman is as her love bug, Walter, is one of my favorite and most beautiful stories.
Yes.
Me too.
I'm going to say Yara's Time Distortion because I cried reading that. I mean, that's how you measure importance, right? How much you cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I clicked Nadia's Berkeley Acceptance.
Oh.
But that was an accident, but it happened already, so...
Well,
that's what we're gonna do. That was what the universe wanted. It was
that's what's important to the universe.
I'll choose the Chugger because I really like the Chugger.
That's a Pete the Logic Rock and Emmy story. That's like a real classic, like office workplace kind of storyline. And there's nothing more important to you than office workplace storylines, Zadie. I know that.
I'm known for this and sincerity. That's all I got.
Which human resource character are you?
I'm Emmy the Love Bug. Yes, because you're just like Emmy. You're funny, sarcastic, and always trying your best. Like Emmy, it takes you a little while to open up to new people, but once you do, you become their friend for life. You're a glass half empty kind of person who sometimes needs reminding that you're capable of so many great things.
Oh. I am Walter the Love Bug.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh. Love bugs?
Walter the Love Bug. You're just like Walter. You're kind-hearted, enthusiastic, and just a little bit zany. I am zany. You tend to brighten every room you walk into, and people truly cannot get enough of your positive energy. You feel deeply, and you have all the passion in the world.
That's nice.
That's
really
actually
nice.
what I've heard all of your BFFs say about it.
I'm Pete the Logic Rock.
Whoa.
I like how we're all getting each other. Okay, you're just like Pete. You're resourceful, trustworthy, and just a little bit of a nerd. Like Pete, you're the realistic one of the bunch and always tell it like it is. People admire your blunt honesty because they know they can trust you above anyone else.
That's what everyone always says about you, and your sincerity.
I'm blunt and sincere, and I love office storylines.
Did you guys talk to 80? Yeah, she told it like it was again. I don't know what this says about me, but I got Maury the hormone monster. You're just like Maury. You're clever, loyal, and pretty damn cool, TBH. Like Maury, you love to have a good time, especially when it's with your closest friends. I think that means that I want to my friends. You crave a good adventure, and people often turn to you when they need cheering up.
That's true.
That's just true.
You guys all do. You guys call me every day when you're down in the dumps, and I'm there for you.
That's right.
Every day.
Another perfect BuzzFeed quiz.
Thank you so much, BuzzFeed. I couldn't be more thankful to you, BuzzFeed, for having us take this quiz. Please watch Human Resources on Netflix, but also go check out BuzzFeed. It's a great site. There's great stuff on there. Great way to spend your day. Now we're going to do the and just like that quiz. We're all Samantha on a text chain. You are deaf, Steve. What'd you say, Marina?
Yes, come on.